Okay, we should be back in operating. Let's check the audio on this mic over here real quick. Okay. Let's check the audio on this mic over here real quick. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, let's get chat up on here. Free beer tomorrow, yes sir, always. How's it going? Oh yeah, sure. Whatever, nice little butt there. But yeah, how's it going, Somer? Today we're. Oh, sorry. Let me get this. Let me get my fan back on the Osmo so it doesn't overheat when I bring it out into the engine bay. Alright, so we're about to fire this bad boy up again on the hard. If you've been following up with what we've been doing or not, we're basically... Hold on, sorry. I think my phone's still playing the stream in my pocket and that noise is confusing me. Alright, there we go. So we're about to fire the engine up again. I've got 32 gallons of water in the trash can here with our raw water intake bypass hose in here since we're on the hard and not in the water just yet. We're going to fire this up. Make sure that we didn't burn out the impeller last time. Because it wouldn't stop running. Yesterday I did install a switch to the solenoid so we can actually turn it off again like you're supposed to be able to. The button is not in the most convenient location. It's down in the engine, which I'll show you here in a second. But yeah, we're gonna get it warm so we can pump the oil out. But before I fire it up, I'm told it has a transmission leak. I don't know how much or what part of the gearbox is leaking. Typically on these old diesel boats, it doesn't really matter if it's like a little leak. You can just top it off every so often. But I don't know if it's a little leak or not, right? So I got a piece of foam board I'm gonna put down under the gearbox. I'm gonna fire it up. I'm gonna shift it forward for a second and then back into reverse for a second to make sure that it is engaging in both directions. But I don't want to run it for too long because again, we're on the hard and the shaft is not in the water, so it's not getting any lubrication it's supposed to get, so it will run warm and we don't want to burn any of the rubber that we've got there. Right? But yeah, come back tomorrow for that free beer though. Let's go. Trash cans in front of my stairs, so we got a monkey jungle out of here. It's my first time bringing the laptop as the power bank, since on the phone the chat kept disconnecting as it got idle. I want to make sure I'm able to keep up with you guys. I don't want to lose anyone's attention if I manage to grab it for a few seconds, you know what I mean? Alright, so because it is supposed to rain again, we're not going to open the entire hatch up, just the access panel, which means I'm going to be a little more cramped in there than I would like, but that's okay. We're not claustrophobic or anything like that. Oh, let's see here. Alright. And let's get these, just some cord kung fu here. Maybe it'll be better if this one's on this side. Alright, so here's the transmission that I'm about to be working with here a little bit. So this is going to be my fill. I need to cut the foam board to fit into this little gap. And then, what size is this? I don't know. I need to grab some tools to do that up. So let me share my yesterday's reel to my stories so people know I'm live again right now. Alrighty. Oh, excuse me. Alright, can you hear me while I'm in the bay? Woohoo! Alright, I don't want to carry this whole thing over there. What's that? Where? Looking at my socket set here, it's a very robust set of different sockets. I need to cut the foam board to fit into this little gap. But I don't see a wrench. There's no. Okay, great. Well, maybe it's one of my screwdriver sizes. Let's see. No, they don't fit into there. Fan-fucking-tastic, bro. What a... I've got this big old socket set, no wrenches. Let's see if any of them fit my impact. Maybe they're driver sized? No fucking way, bro. Alright. Yeah, you guys gotta see this to believe it. Let me come back over, grab the camera. Sorry, I was gonna unplug. Laptop can stay there for a minute. Look at this shit. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? There's no wrench. There's no. It's just this. Yeah, so we're gonna do some pliers, I guess. Channel locks. Maybe I could open up with the channel locks. What the hell is this Osmo doing right now? Alright. But yeah. Super cool, super useful. Not really, because I have no... well, maybe this random box that was on the boat has. Yeah, I unfortunately left my toolbox back in the Keys. I was in a rush to get up here. I wasn't really thinking. So I bought that at the Harbor Freights around here, assuming that, you know, there was a wrench, not just the side. Well, whatever. That's what happens when you make assumptions. Pliers it is. Pliers it is. These. And these. 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 No, the needle noses will really be useful for this. Alright. We're gonna go get that knot off of these. Hopefully it's not on there too crazy tight. Annie, thank you for the follow, although I'm pretty sure you're a bot based on the message you sent. But that's fine, I'll take follows from bots. I ain't picky. And maybe you're not a bot, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe you are a real person who thinks I have potential of having thousands of viewers. Because I also think that, but I'm delusional, and that you need to be delusional to succeed, right? Oh. Alrighty. It feels like it's going to rain a lot sooner than 2 o'clock out here, but maybe not. Maybe the forecast is right. Maybe it's wrong and it won't rain at all. But now I gotta find out if I can even get that knot off with what I have here. And then next time we're driving, which will hopefully be after we're done here today, I don't want to leave to go buy stuff again. It takes so long to go shopping around here. Nothing is nearby. Alright. Let's get down in here. Alright, I'm going to plug in the fan again on the Osmo so it doesn't get too warm. The battery can wait a little bit. That's supposed to be in here. Alright, let's see here. Okay, perfect. You can see what I'm doing. Should be the dipstick / fill location right here. Ah, fuck. Yeah. I really wanted to use a socket wrench. I definitely have the right size socket. I have 140 fucking sockets, but no wrench. Maybe these channel locks will get on there better. Oh, today's plan was simple, but now it's not. Don't have the tools we thought we had. No, these ones are definitely never going to work, so those ones go there. Alright, there we go. All I had to do was bust my elbow on this here, but luckily this isn't that hard. It doesn't hurt that much to hit. Alrighty. Oh. Alright, so let's see here. Alright. Well. I'm guessing this is the fill line. Now I've wiped it down. Let's set it in here. Well, consistent with the leak, that looks like it's empty. There's a funnel just sitting in here, but I don't know if it's clean. I'm gonna go grab one of my new funnels because there's something that lived and died inside of this one, which is probably fine, but I don't want to take those types of chances. Alrighty. Normally my YouTube chat's a little more active. It might be, I don't know where everyone is. Oh, fuck. Left that on. Where did I put the funnels? Oh yes, they are under the sink with the fluids. Yoink. Alright. So a quart is how many liters? Almost 1 full liter, okay. This engine's supposed to have half, or not. I'm told that this transmission holds half a liter, so we're gonna put about half this in there. I did get stop leak as well. Dextron 3, which is this transmission and gearbox require. Tamper-proof seal. Beautiful. Alright, so about half of this. So now we put about 200 mils. Let's get down to 5. Set this down level real quick. So 600. All right, another 100 mils to go. Couple there. A little, tiny bit more. All right, should be good. Then that down, put this down again. Get that off. I'm told that this should not be threaded in to measure, just sitting on the threads. Alright, yeah, I guess that's good. I don't know. We'll find out. And then put that back on there. Okay. This hatch, this over here for now. fluid off my foot. Then, okay. So, this is our backup fuel line. Get that out of the way. Alright, now we're going to wipe down the bottom of the gearbox real quick. Slide this piece of foam board I have up in there. Cut it a little bit first, I guess, to try to see where it's leaking from. I'm obviously not giving us like a good clean detail at the moment. All of those things are going to come over the course of the next week after we've solved all of the mechanical problems and we know our splash date. I'm trying to get splashed on July 20th. But you know, we'll see. We will see. I just wanted to wipe up the little pink drips that I spilt, so I don't think that sprayed out from the spill or leak, I should say. Okay. Also, let me show you my stop button. This right here is how we turn off the boat now. Again, I will do a longer pigtail here and put this up in the cockpit at some point. But I just wanted to know that it worked. You know what I mean? Get it working and figure out how to make it pretty and convenient after. Alright. So let me grab this piece of foam board. Here. Can I just fold it and slide it under there? Will that work? Almost. Come on. Okay. You need to cut it right here. Or maybe rip it. Yeah, there we go. See this behind the computer so it doesn't blow away. Okay. And this is just to show us what drips where, right? In fact, let's take this piece we ripped and get it up under the transfer case, I think that's called, where the engine and the transmission are meeting each other. That might not be the right name for it. It also might be, I don't know. It sounds right in my head. That's the one area we really don't want it to be leaking, so we gotta find out if it is there or not. Alright. And then if the leak is happening somewhere behind here, then like it's just a minor nuisance at that point, and we'll just stay on top of the levels. Alright. Let me show you what that looks like. Now that I've got it shoved in there. Pretty nice, right? Wait for the stream to catch up so I can look on the laptop at what that looks like. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So that's good and ready. I might leave the camera where it is to also possibly catch any drip sprays on the feed here of the camera. Okay, let's put our temporary fuel system, get that set up here. Okay. Dropped you. Set you here for a second, actually, while we do this then. So this goes into here. We don't need it deep in there, we're not going to use that much fuel. This thing only uses about half a gallon an hour while it's propelling the boat. That's 6 knots, so it uses way less than that even on idle. So we only need this really in there to get it started. Let's see. Yeah, I guess we're ready to start it up. Well, no, let me get my extractor close by and ready so I can start draining the oil as soon as we cut it off. This whole point of we want it to be warm when we change the oil, so the oil comes out better, easier, all that stuff. And if we're spending too much time fucking around with this, it's gonna cool down, right? Mise en place, everything in its place. It's a lot easier to keep a mise when you know what everything is and where its place is. But we should still gotta try as we figure it out. Okay. This comes with instructions, but I don't think I need them. I think I just put the hose in the top here and go pumpy, 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 and it pulls from wherever the hose is. Alright. Alright. Wow, there's 3 of them. That's cool, I guess. I only need 1. Let's grab, I guess, this metal thickness one? I don't know, bro. Right there, I don't know what this does. Okay, that's in there. Yep, that's what I thought I did. Alright. I guess now it's... Okay. Where do we put this in when that time comes? You know what I mean? If we have the pump ready, we gotta know where to put it. That's coolant. Here's the engine fill. Alright, so that will go into there. Let me put my laptop up. Here. Fan. There's my laptop up there. Okay. And then fluid extractor. Here. And will this go? Yes, it will go all the way into there. Okay, perfect. Alright, so that can chill here for a second. Okay, let's see. What else do we need to get in place? Lift handle to pump to top position, push to bottom. Keep pumping is needed until the fluid has been extracted. Cool, yeah, that makes sense. It wants me to do at least 7 to 10 pumps to get for it to start pumping. Okay, that's fine. So it takes a second to prime. I'm not worried about that. After we get all the fluid out, then we'll take the filter off, put the new filter on, put the new oil in. Check our transmission leaks. Yeah, and then that's about it, really. Let's get started. Whoa. Smacked my head into the boom there. There's our pump, putting out water. So we know the impeller's working some. Let's see how much water it's sucking up and how fast. Down here, real quick. Well, it's sucking that water up real fast. That's kind of what we expected, you know? Alright. You see some fluid right there? Okay, wait. Fluid right there. Alright, let's put it in reverse. Come on, hand around to me. Thank you. Alright, that's all the transmission check we're going to do. I just want to make sure it went into both gears. Again, you don't want to spin it for very long because it's going to, all of the cooling systems for that rely on water, right? So it's probably supposed to be in the water, which it's not, obviously. Oh, I think I forgot to kick the fuel pump on, so it's probably just running on fumes right now. So that's fine. So I'll do that for a few minutes. Let's go see if the oil filter is starting to feel warm. Because the the oil filters, we know we don't want it hot, but if the oil filter is warm to the touch, right, then we know our oil is going to be warm enough to change. Maybe the oil filter is in frame there, I can't really see. Not warm yet. Let's get this out of the way. Our shell switch works great. Love to see that. Let's yeah. I was right about the fuel pump not being on. Let me go make sure the ghetto rig fuel pump is wired properly again, real quick. Yeah. Shut off for a second, bro. Just chill. Alrighty. So, 1, 2, 3, turn around, okay. There is the leaky leak. It's coming out from, I don't know. Where did the piece I shoved under there go? Oh, it went all the way over there from imagine shaking, but that's fine. That leak might be a little faster than I can deal with right now. It's hard to tell. Ow! Someone's calling me and I can hear my phone vibrating in the distance. Oh. Mojo fuel uppers. Yeah, bro, I already fucking did that. I don't need you anymore. $700 quote just to empty my fuel tank. Screw you, bro. Okay, yeah. I don't know, bro. I don't know. there's just a lot I don't know, you know? Just don't know, I don't know. You in the fuel? Okay. Let me go turn the fuel, well, I don't know if I turned it on and if I turn it off again when I climbed up here. Make sure the fuel pump is on for a few minutes before I start it up again. Okay, it is on. That's what's been on. Well, I'm almost out of fucking water in the trash can anyways. It'd be a lot easier to do all of this if the trucking company didn't fucking rob me. I was in Key West with my support system, able to sleep on the boat where it was, able to go get a job and start making money again where it was. Then doing all the fucking this, bro. I don't know what to do. I don't know what I can do. I guess go start hauling more water up. Fill the bucket up again. Grab my multimeter, make sure the fuel pump's working. I'm not gonna cry. Ah, fuck. Ah, You guys ever seen anyone have a mental breakdown before? We're close. Very close. If you've never seen it and you want to, stay tuned. Stay fucking tuned. Okay, the fuel pump's not getting any power right now. That's why we're struggling to start it run. Why is the fuel pump not getting power right now? Is another question I cannot answer at the moment. Maybe. Pump goes over there. I mean, the switch is in the on position right now. See if the key matters. Nope. Okay. Let's see. Alrighty, let's finish our drink. Yeah, let's put that anywhere, bro. Because this way turns the stereo on, right? Oh, it doesn't anymore. Okay. Come here, camera. We're having problems over here with the panel. Things that used to work don't seem to be working. Because before we turn this on. Okay, well that will. I don't know, bro. This one's the fuel pump. Let's toggle. Let's see. Okay, you can't see it, but if I peek through here, I can see the multimeter from here. So what I'm going to do, don't do what I'm about to do ever, okay? I'm going to jump this switch. Okay, let me stop sitting on a bucket of water before I play with electricity. Let me, you know what I mean? Let's, do I have anything? I mean, it's only 12 volts, so it doesn't really matter that much if I'm insulated or not, but I would like to be somewhat insulated. You know what I'm doing? A little more insulation than not is better. Okay, so it doesn't matter what I do with this toggle switch, because right now I'm jumping past it by touching, well, assuming this is conductive. I guess I don't actually know if that's conductive or not. That's definitely conductive. Nothing happened there. Okay. I wonder if that means it was running on pure fumes the last couple days. And that might mean the other fuel pump is good, which means I'll have a spare again, like I was planning on having a spare, since we're not getting power over here. This whole thing's peculiar. Panel. Okay. Well. I have another toggle. I'm gonna build another switch. That's what we gotta do. Give me a second. Wish I had another inline fuse, but I don't. That there for a second. Set that there. Alright, we've been live an hour and we haven't done anything yet. Great. Lovely. Such good. There. And these back to charge and fan. Again. Alright, beautiful. Why are you out? That tape looks scary. Time to do more rigging. Oh, I never posted yesterday's reels onto my story. I'm gonna go do that right now. So we go here. We go here. We hit share. We type add to story. That might be why we don't have our couple usual YouTubers in chat. Or maybe my chat's just not showing both. On the screen here. Chat settings. Okay. 2 p.m.-ish EST. Alright, so that's on both of our stories now. Alright, let's see here. Use that one for the connection from there. To fit under there. Grab a little screwdriver. Good morning. Yeah, my sharing to the story, see? Alright. So today, we found out, I think, yesterday, the day before, and briefly today, the engine was just running off of fumes when whatever was in the tank, or not the tank, the primary fuel filter, because there's no power at my fuel pump switch, which explained why I thought the other fuel pump didn't work. I never even tested the connection on the new one, but there's not getting any power over there, or even at the switch. So we're going to build another little fuel pump switch, go haul a bunch more water, because we used about 2/3 of what we brought up yesterday before it ran out of fuel. It never got hot enough to change the oil. Okay. That does fit on the switch, perfect. Alright, so we need... Oh, we'll put the switch near the pump. That's... We'll wire... Yeah, so we're only going to do one wire over here. The battery is about... Let's give ourselves a little extra working room, about 8 feet here. Should be more than we need. So yeah, now we gotta build a new toggle switch, which we luckily have, because I'm always prepared to not have what I need. So we've got a bunch of extra stuff. Battery and another one of these. Get over to the battery. And then, but the transmission was leaking, is leaking. And I couldn't really identify exactly where looking at. It looks like it's from underneath the main gearbox and not the transfer case. So that's good, but how much is it leaking at is a question I don't know the answer to yet. How quickly and all that. If it's leaking too much to fathom. Because, you know, let's say... Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's just the questions I don't know. I need it to leak less than all of it in a day, right? And the guys here are pretty unresponsive, and you know they're busy. People People wait months for them to do stuff here, you know, just like anywhere else. That's a nice, good, strong crimp right there. Alright. From this end, we'll go into the switch. Let's see. My restream has frozen again. We'll refresh that. Alright. Put it offline. No. New chat messages. View chat again. Nope, okay, that's I already searched them. Okay. Nice, good, secure crimp. So you can sandwich this little bit here in between. Like that, like, I don't know if you can see what, you know, my hands are too, I'll show you in a second. Can't really hold it there and put it on the camera. Alright, there, now it's tight. Oh, let me plug my laptop into power source here in a second too. So we got the copper from this wire in between those two, right? Just in case for some reason this isn't making a good connection. Alrighty, got days over here. Alright, what do I need? I need another. No. These ones. Is this the right one? Yes. Screw in so we don't drop it while we're carrying it. Let's go hook this up to the fuel pump. Disconnect the charger and the fan on this again. I'll leave the laptop here for a minute because I don't imagine I'm going to be gone for long. Could be wrong. But yeah, we just want to run it long enough to get it warm, to change the oil, to get a better idea of how much transmission fluid we're leaking. See if we can drive this next week. You know, I just really do wish the boat was in Key West right now. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to arrive yesterday. That would have been nice. No, let me bring you a little closer to action here. Oop. The cram. And then just to find out. Okay, so that's the on side of the switch. Okay, so that should, you know, let's double check that the switch is good. Check continuity on both sides here with the on position. So even though this is a brand new switch, that doesn't mean it's a good switch. We don't know shit about fudge. You know what I mean? Continuity. 0.2 is fine. Nothing. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So now turn that off, it's fine. The question is this ground wire going anywhere? I'm sure it is. It's probably fine. Alright, let's see. Where is it? Oh, here it is. There's this end. To the battery! Yeah, look at all the wires just have running across the engine here, wired directly to the battery, no panels, with switches and buttons everywhere. Isn't that great? Isn't that what you want to see? Oh. I'm gonna go around. It's just easier to work on the battery from over there. Oh. Alright. This panel lowered and on my way again. Under there all loosey-goosey like because, you know, it's all temporary, just like everything else in my life. Nothing's ever built to last. Alright, now I can hear the fuel pump running, which I did not hear running during all of our test firings. Let me flip the switch though, turn it off. Beautiful. Switch works. Pump works. Alrighty. Now I'm just gonna go haul buckets of water for a bit. Extractor on my way. I'm gonna bring my laptop set next to Starlink here. Get this and the fan plugged into it. Get ready for the half hour of hauling water buckets. I'll put away all this stuff later. Get that like that. Get these cords up and out of the way. Okay, they don't reach the osmo right there. Mach 1 is slow power, that can go to the fan. Fast power to this unit. Sorry for angle. Set you on top of the Starlink, why not? So that interrupts the internet or not. Probably not. Trying to find an angle where you'll see almost everything that's happening for a while. Alright, and then I can glance at chat on the laptop as I, alright, on top of the Starlink a second, it's too wobbly. Clipped in again. Now that Starlink cord's out of the way. Alright. Shut this panel again, in case it doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, I guess to really do this properly and fill up all my jugs too after the can is full. What I'll do is I'll carry them, empty in the bucket as I go back and forth. I don't know how far this wireless mic will stay attached. Maybe I can keep talking to you while I'm over there. Maybe I can't. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh gosh, these pants are getting caught in everything, bro. Safety rope. gonna be smarter. I think the hose I bought that's 100 feet long, I think I could attach it to the hose at the pump there. I think I can make it work. I just need to bring the right end down with me. This end will be right here. I guess the issue is I don't have a nozzle or any way of stopping the flow of water from here, but whatever. If it works, it works. I'd rather not carry all these bucket loads up and down again. You know what I mean? Whether or not the lift station at that well pump can push it this far and up all that hose and up the boat, we'll find out. Because if it really is just me carrying buckets back and forth all day, I'm not gonna be done in time for the rain. Alright, let's climb down to the liner again. Go see what we can do with these hoses. Oh, hello. I found an end. If I can get it off this hole. Nope. Maybe I can. I guess. I'll grab my pliers. Channel lock. See if I can't. There's a nozzle on a hose that's laying on the ground over here. If I can get that nozzle end off, I can use that to stop the flow of water when it's time to. So I don't have to like pinch a hose and dump it on the ground or whatever else. I'd rather not have to worry about that. Oh, excuse me. Alright, there we go. Now whether or not this nozzle works. A whole nother question. It's not the fastest flow of water, but we'll get the trash can filled all the way up, and then we'll worry about the rest after that. I got see a kink over here near the top. Two of them. Let's see if we can. That's about as good as we can get that. I guess my fear of it possibly overflowing while I was pumping water is very unrealistic. I'm gonna let that fill up the trash can. I'm gonna grab my bucket and the jugs. I'm gonna fill them up right here, just in case that's slower than the engine pumps. But it'll still be nice to have constant water flowing over here again. Better, much better than yesterday. Oh, there's a kink over here too. I'm gonna do that kink. That might solve all the problems. Oh yeah, this one's really kinked. I don't know if you can hear me over here or not, but well, let's go see what that flow looks like. Whoa, it's starting to get warm. Which means the thunderstorms are going to get closer and closer. Yeah, that's much better flow. Yeah. Alright. Let's get these down in here. I'm still going to fill all these up. Just in case, you know. It's better to have it than not to have it. The rest of these stairs, I only need the one to step on. The rest just wobble in the way. Oopsies. There we go. I don't think I need to do these ones. Honestly, I don't think I need to do any of them. Let me just get this engine fucking started before the bucket starts over. Trash can overflows. Alright. Gotta turn my fuel pump on. That toggle is over here now. stuff. Come on. What the hell? No. Fuck you, bro. A little bit, but not too bad. Okay, my laptop's fucking heating up like a mofo up here. Whoa. Alright. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Thought we were past this part of getting it started. I thought that was solved a couple days ago, but maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. The fuel pump's still running. I can hear it. Okay. Give it a minute to like fill up the filter and all that stuff. So I'm thinking it's just airlocked, but I don't know. But I wanted to stop crimping this hose and all of that and risking flooding this. Let me show you my favorite painting on this boat that I found. Oh. To the ocean I go to lose my mind and find my soul. I love this. Oh. Alright, the previous owner called me yesterday. He thinks he left his wedding ring in the bathroom. There's a shave bag, he called it in here. Which I did see the shave bag. But he said there's a side pocket. I don't see. Let me dump it out. Oh, here's a side zipper. Ah. I think it is in here. I feel something that feels like a ring. I just can't get this zipper open, so I'll find my needle nose pliers here. See if we can't get that back to them. And then I'm gonna throw this bag away, of course. I shouldn't have dumped out the contents. I didn't. The head's like thrown it all the way at once. Oh god. Knife. 1977. I would call this a class ring, not a wedding ring. See if there's another ring in there or not. Wait, yep, I found another ring. His wedding ring, I'm guessing. About the same size as I wear. But yeah, so we gotta get these and the sketchbook back to him. Here's my phone. So the rest of this in this bag. Okay, for real, where is my phone? Ah, there it is. Found wedding and I'm guessing class ring. Sorry, just texting him. Well, that's nice. Found the man's wedding ring. At least something decent came out today. He said he came here to check for it and he told me exactly where it was, so like I don't know how he didn't find it when he was checking. Unless maybe he didn't think about it until after he left and then he remembered it was in there. I don't know. Anyways, let's try to fire this up again. Stops fucking leaning like that. Ignition button doesn't even work that great either. I shouldn't let go of the button. I should just keep holding it because it takes a minute to the button to work again after. So hold it until it's running, you know? Oh, okay, wait, hold on. I think I found the problem. When the other guys were here, I think they reconnected the the fuel's different. So right now the pump is probably pumping into the tank reservoir, second tank, not the engine. Okay. Turn that tank off, pump off. Let's see. I'm trying to remember which one. Is that right? I don't remember which fuel hose went where. Fuck me, man. Yeah, because that's okay. Yeah, I think they're lined up in the right way. All right. So pump back on. All right. Well, no, because right there it's gonna fucking fall. Right there it might not. It probably will. Come on. Stupid. Try warming up the glow plugs first, I guess. I don't know, bro. Oh fuck, I fell. Oh, my leg. Should hold that there so it doesn't fall. Alright, oh, back on camera for me. What? was holding the ignition button, it still stopped. Come on, man. Alright, be right back again. Running. Try to put some shade on it a little bit there. Oh, that's right, that one doesn't use this. This is flat. No, it's not. This one, oh, there's not even any fuel in the line, bro. Okay, well that works. I think I'm putting it in backwards though, I don't know. What is this one? Center hose. Jesus Christ. So change where the fuel is going in at, maybe. I did. There's. That just, yeah, there we go. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Oh, my back. Oh. bracing system back in place. Put that tank while everything shakes. Okay. I just wanted to change the oil today, bro. Should all be so much less stressful if I was already home with it. Not paying for a hotel, rental car, paying rent on a slip my boat's not in. I'm like, might be killing my starter battery here. Ow. Okay, well, Jim just emailed me back saying they can splash me next Monday, and since I've already paid, he is going to let me use that money. Unlike everyone else, they're being fair. That's nice. It's good to know. Alright, let me go through my old photo videos here. And so I can see the way. Ooh, yeah, I texted Troy. I want to make sure I have the hoses in the right spot for the fuel hoses. From the tank into the filter, out of the filter, into this T. Some goes down, some goes wrapped around behind me. This is that one. Up. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so both of the filters go to this T to here. Come on, show me where the out of the pump goes.
Correctly, right? I didn't even think about mapping this one back.
How do I go back like 2 frames, bro?
Correctly, right? I didn't even think about mapping this one back.
Do I have any pictures just from the back?
So here we've got
lift pumps. Primary fuel, mechanical lift pump, yes. Secondary fuel filter, injection. Okay, so into the filter. It's over there. Which one of these goes to that? There, fuel filter. Okay, so this is where it was supposed to go, okay? So those were right. Where's my toggle? Toggle the pump off again. Because now it's definitely going the wrong way. Okay. Great. Fantastic. Lovely. Love that that came off. So right here for a second. Flat. Flat. Okay, so that one's definitely the wrong side. All right. Okay. I wish my Restream.io like showed a constant real update of the feed. I have to keep hitting refresh. So I could, see what's happening when I glance over at my laptop. Okay. Let's go back and around real quick. Maybe I can do it from, maybe I can reach it from here. Oh. Okay. Pump off. Grab my battery charger so we can see. Anyone's even watching anymore? Probably not. I wouldn't be. I have nothing else going on to think this is interesting. Come on, twist tight, get out of there. If you're in chat, press 1, just so I know that you are actively there, watching, listening. How that matters. Anyways. Oh. Hi, Mom. Well, since my mom's watching, I won't jump in the bucket and shock myself to death with this. Alright, yeah, 11.4 volts. So the battery is getting low. Let's charge that up some. I was thinking about it. I was really thinking about getting in there and seeing what this would do. Just kidding, of course. Pressing one of those pliers. No, I wouldn't do that on camera with you watching. That would be cruel and unusual. I do wish we were in Key West already, though. It would make my life a lot easier. Although, we'd never be able to get this man. Well, actually, we could have mailed it to him. We could have mailed this to him. We could have definitely gotten it back to him from down there. So I twisted the book on itself so it could hold his ring, so it's all kind of one package. So the battery's too low. We gotta charge that up. I'm going to turn off the water supply to this hose because even with that end attached, it's almost like it's leaking a little bit, and it's almost filled up the bucket I have it in. So I'm gonna do that. I'll be right back. When I'm at the pump, I'm going to say the words, I'm at the pump. If you can hear me all the way over there, say, you're at the pump in chat or something. All right, Mom? That way I know that the range goes that far on this wireless mic. I don't know. I just don't know. Like everything else I'm doing, I don't know anything. But I do know my shore power does not charge my house battery like I thought it did, because it's been plugged in. Halfway to the pump. I'm at the pump. Can you hear me over here? I don't know. I don't know what the range is on this wireless mic at the Osmo. Well, I'm walking back now. By then the stream should be updated. I'll be able to look at the chat. I don't know whether or not it goes all the way over there. Alrighty. So now we're charging batteries. I don't know how long this will take to charge up. Oh, nice. Perfect. Thank you. Appreciate that. Alright, so it's got some decent range. It's good. It definitely means you'd be able to hear me anywhere on the boat. Because that's, further than that. Oh. Okay. Battery's charging. Which means I can't really do that until the battery's charged up to like probably like 14 volts again at least. Let me make sure the fuel pump's off. Don't remember. Okay, perfect. Fuel pump is off. Battery is charging. Wrap these cords a little better here. Grab a zip tie for now. I've got 1,000. Might as well use them even for temporary stuff. Like holding this cord out of the water. Seems like good use. Then we're going to... Laptop's not charging anymore because I needed that outlet. Charge the battery. So put there out of the way. Let's go under this one. Get back to the laptop. To the desk. Whatever you'll call this area. The saloon. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Thank you, Jim McCarthy. You're a nice man. Put that over here. I still don't have extra large gloves. I haven't gone anywhere to pick those up yet, so I want to clean out the bilge. I don't want to. I'm trying to think what I can do productive right now. Let's put this here. Have it auto track me while I walk around here. Auto track enabled. Perfect. Electrical stuff away. You were part of this kit. I need to get more Ziploc bags for all my little things. I also need to get some screws. Ah, shit! Oh, excuse me. I wonder where the battery's at on the Osmo mic I'm wearing right now. I don't know. No idea how to check that. I don't know. So swept up to the top here, get to my options. Yeah, I don't know. I guess if it gets low, maybe it'll show up on the screen there. How does it sound clipped to the hat? Oh, thank you. Okay. No, you don't go there. Where do you go? There. That one goes here. These go back here. These go back under the sink, the fluids. My flannel, in case I decide to go to any stores today. I think I'm going to store power tools in here. No, either buy the charger since I want all of my battery charger things in there. Oh, you stopped tracking me. Some way of getting this to stay there would be nice. Stick it under this trim? No. Alright. I can just keep staying right where it is for now, I guess. Should have fucked with it. Let's see. Stairs. I mean, obviously they don't live there, but they can stay there for now. But I can't inside. Too wobbly, I don't like it. Because this also is supposed to be movable. And my oil and fuel filters out already for when I change those over. But again, I need to run for like 20-30 minutes before I can change the oil. And then also check the words. Transmission leak. Try to see how much that's leaking. But hopefully, hopefully once the battery's charged again and we've got the fuel pump figured out, we can pump out the airlock. Yeah, it ran just on fumes the other day because the pump never turned on. I knew it didn't. I never heard it. I never heard it go. And it was making that noise the whole time I was polishing the fuel. So I knew that's what it sounded like. But the two other guys were all like, "Oh no, it's working. It's fine." I'm like, "Are you sure? I don't hear it." Which means the other fuel pump might not be bad. I mean, obviously, the toggle and the power to the toggle, the whole electrical system of what was in here before was a nightmare. But once we get the battery charged up enough, what I'll do is I'll check the amps on it, have it run, make sure it's running, it's charging it, right? To make sure the alternator's good. Man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the next ship is. Throw this away. Know that. Throw these away. Did I throw that leather bag in here already? Must have. Not seeing it. We'll go throw the stuff that was in the bag that's in the hedge in the trash as well, real quick. You won't follow me past this wall. You can't do that, right? Be right back. Come on, track me again, I'm back. Thank you. Can I have it track my hands by chance? Yes, but it doesn't remember the shape of my hand for very long. No, yeah, right now it wants to track this. Interesting. Track my hat. Anyways, check on the battery. 12.2. It's got a while to go still. Over there. Battery box lids. I'm not done playing with the batteries yet, but we put 3 of them in one spot, I guess. And then I put the sharps down in this one, right? Yeah, these are trash. Screwdrivers away. There you go. That's the right spot. That one. And then I'm missing this one. It's over there. We can unplug you from these things for a bit, and you're not going to overheat that fast. So I hope you're not. Oh well. Okay. These things cleaned up and put away. Now I'm cool. Cool kid now. Alright. I still need to try to find out how the shaft is sealed. We'll grab our phone and try to get some flash photography down in there. I just can't see it. Too dark down here to wear these. Electrical. Oh. Catch-all drawer for the swim ship, though. Back here, we can plug in the fan again. Well, I don't even know if we need that fan plugged in if it's in front of that one, but I do like it. It's nice. It would be better if it had a little battery pack, but you know, whatever. It is what it is. Let's see. Yeah, Jim's email. In theory, we got about an hour and a half-ish until it's supposed to start raining. Man, we were able to run it and put it in gear. I mean, it was very stuttering running when we got it going, but without any fuel going into it. It's crazy. Which means we got lucky that it choked out the last time. Either that or my attempts at clogging the air intake of my foot. But that wasn't the air intake though. It really wasn't. It's part of the exhaust. Anyways. That might be charged enough to get it started. 12.2. Let's see what Google says. Alright, we want 12.5 to 12.8 to get started. So, you know, maybe another 10 minutes of charging, give or take. I'm gonna grab my iced tea from the car real quick. See ya when I get back. Also, we gotta renew the car rental until the 21st. That way we can vacuum it out after the boat splashed. And now he's waiting on the boat for us to go turn it back in because we're not supposed to have a dog in the rental car. But we also... well, there's another video about the rental car I'll put out after we turn it in. I don't want to put that on the internet before. Oh yeah. Super baking hot Arizona iced tea. Yum yum. So look at my notebook and some pens. In case I want to write anything down before we leave. Not planning on sharing with anyone, so I'm just gonna drink it right out of the jug. Why waste plastic cup? Okay. Electrical connector was not in the box. No idea what that is. Alright, let's see. Both fuel and stop solenoid are wired. Oh, fuel pump, I should put the pump there. Inside engine bay. We want to move to cockpit, or at least up next to that other button. My memory's so bad. What else was I thinking earlier? Why doesn't shore power? Why doesn't shore power charge batteries? What are bilge batteries doing? Because there's two batteries under the bilge and those ones right there. Those three are just hooked up to the inverter, nothing else, so it's kind of easy to guess. But the two under the bilge, what do bilge batteries do? Well, I guess we could try to look at that now. Alright. Why put it off? We could try to look at that right now. What was that get turned off? I don't know. They come this way, then they go back out that way. 2021 stickers, so they're probably bad too. I wonder if that one's been trying to charge these ones. I didn't see any. I don't know. both of the... They seem to go back that way. Oh no. Okay, this one goes forward. So maybe to like the bow lights and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I think if we were in Key West right now, I would rip out every piece of electrical they have in here and just start it over. You know, the ones that are going to the engine, like, even then, yeah, because two of the ones running to the engine have already spliced them in my own connections already as it is for the fuel pump and the shut-off solenoid. But it's like, you know, I don't have the time and the resources here. Yeah, labor's more expensive in Florida, but I'm not hiring anyone to do anything, so what's that matter? You know what I mean? Alright. Batteries are down. 12.4. Once it gets to like 12.8, I'm gonna go turn the pump station back on because it's off right now. Oh, transfer only has 10% battery remaining. I knew it would give me some sort of warning. Woohoo! Cooperate with me, please. There's no way I have to end the stream to hook this up. Alright, well, I guess I got... Connect new mic 2 to DJI Osmo while live streaming. Yeah, I'm swiping down typing settings. Maybe my... No, yeah, it's showing that I'm typing it. Touching it, it's just not opening up the settings. Alright, I gotta end the stream to connect to a new microphone. Crazy. Be right back. The YouTube stream like might change. Twitch will be fine.